All right, so Louisville beat Miami, keeps their ever slim college football playoff chances alive, clinches their spot in the ACC Championship versus Florida State in a couple weeks. So let's talk about it real quick. Miami kind of not had the year they expected coming in. Tyler Van Dyke been a little injury prone this year. If he doesn't have his injuries he's had this year, they said he was playing with one today. If he doesn't have that, they're probably a top 20 team. They're arguably a top 25-ish team anyway, with kind of how they've competed in some games. Obviously not being 6-5, that's not going to get it done. But, a couple years ago, Tyler Van Dyke was in the first round quarterback conversation. That's not happening now. But like I said, if he's not injured, this is a competitive team nonetheless. If he's not injured, like I said, top 20 team. So this is a solid win for Louisville. I know it was close. Miami really almost got that Hail Mary at the end. But it's too close for a team that, is trying to get in the playoff. Louisville is ranked 10th in the college football playoff rankings. They've got, like I said, a slim chance. We'll talk about that at the end of this video. But this win clinches their spot in the ACC Championship versus Florida State. They still have 1 week to go before that. They play Kentucky next week. Louisville has not looked very dominant at all. And they really haven't had the best schedule. They beat Notre Dame. That's kind of all they're holding on to. But that win kind of gets weaker and weaker each week, But they get the win here like they had to do to kind of, like I said, keep it alive. Now let's go ahead and talk about their college football playoff chances here. Now, before we get there, that win next week isn't guaranteed. Kentucky is competitive. It's an SEC school, so obviously that's not a given. They should beat Kentucky, but it'll probably be a competitive game similar to this one, I would guess. But you got them with Florida State in the championship. Florida State should have the early advantage. I'd probably say the spread's going to be Florida State by, 14 or so. But Louisville can play with them, I think. Louisville's definitely a competitive team. If they can get their running back healthy, Jahwar Jordan, they're good. Jack Plummer played good again today. But Coach Brohm's got him playing really good in his first year here coming from Purdue. He had Purdue in the championship last year. He's got Louisville in the championship this year. But let's talk about the college football playoff chances now. The playoff has them ranked 10th right now. I know it says 9 on your screen, but they're ranked 10th in the college football playoff standings. The bad thing for them is the committee put Missouri above them at 9 last week. So that really dims their chances. Because let's say the playoff chaos scenario plays out. Let's say Bama beats Georgia and all other chaos ensues. They're kind of setting the stage here. Georgia beat Missouri. They're setting the stage for Georgia still to be ranked above Louisville, even if they lose to Alabama in the championship. Because even if that happens, like I said, they've got Missouri ranked above Louisville, so I wouldn't think they could jump all that way up to Georgia with the win against Florida State. Now, they do have a chance. Let's say Oregon State knocks off Oregon and Washington, eliminating the Pac-12. Let's say Texas loses a game. That eliminates the Big 12. So you've got, let's play out that scenario we talked about. You've got a one-loss SEC champion Alabama. You've got the winner of Michigan or Ohio State, undefeated Big Ten champ. You've got a one-loss Louisville, which won the ACC championship. One-loss Florida State, which lost the ACC championship. You've got the loser of that Michigan-Ohio State game, and then you've got a one-loss Georgia. Which 4 team gets in? I don't know. The real question is, would they put Michigan or Ohio State, the loser, over Louisville, and would they put Georgia over Louisville with the loss to Alabama? That's kind of the question. Now, will that scenario play out? I don't know. It is possible. I could see Oregon State beating both those teams, and I could see Texas losing the night to Iowa State or losing in the Big 12 championship. So it's definitely a possibility. Their playoffs chances are slim. Like I said, I think ESPN has them at a 0.0 chance. I don't think it's that low. I think they do have a shot, but it is very slim. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you think they have a shot at the playoff? What's going to need to happen for them to get in the playoff? What did you think of their performance today against Miami? Let me know down in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below.